Good morning. Hi, Benny. Hi, baby. Did you sleep good? Good morning, Jackie. Hi. Did you sleep good? Yeah, look at that smile. Are you boys ready to get up? Have some milkies? Hi, baby. You sleep good last night? Take your sleepy sack off. Okay. Okay, mommy. Okay, mommy. Hi, baby. Can I take your sleepy sack off? Hi. Hi. 1, 2, 3. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's video. So today we actually have the boys' 5-month checkup, even though they're close to, I think, 24 weeks at this point now. So they're almost 6 months, but today we do have their 5-month checkup. It's pushed back because I think their 3-month checkup was pushed back. And so every month after that, it's slowly getting more pushed back. So even though they're almost 6 months old today, we have the boys' 5-month checkup. It's not until around 9 o'clock, I think. So we don't have to leave here until 8:45. Right now it's around 7:30. The boys woke up this morning at 7, which was so nice. I was so tired yesterday, so it was really nice. I was able to get a little bit more sleep than usual, but the boys woke up around 7, and as you saw, I got them up and they were so happy this morning. And we just fed them, and now they're laying on the bed playing with Harris, and I am in the playroom. I do have to go into the boys' room and pick out an outfit for them and like get stuff for the diaper bag, but I'm starting the video in here because it's pretty dark in their room in the morning. I only open one of their blackout blinds throughout the day, and the sun rises in the front of the house, so the back of the house is still like pretty shady. So I'm starting the video in the playroom, but in a minute I'm going to head into their room, pick out an outfit for them, and get some stuff together for the diaper bag, and then I'll head downstairs and pack that because it's downstairs in the kitchen. And then I'm going to grab myself some breakfast so that I can eat, and then after that I'm going to finish getting myself ready. You can hear the boys playing on the bed. I did already do my hair just because they were like happy as could be in there, and so it's just easiest for me to get it done then. But after I have some breakfast, I will get myself dressed, and then we'll go ahead with like getting the boys dressed and everything like that, and then we will head out. I'm not in too much of a rush this morning. Usually their doctor's appointments are at like 8, so we're in a little bit more of a rush. But this morning we can kind of take it slow and easy. We don't have to leave here until 7:45. And so I have some time, but I did want to sit down and start the vlog while I had a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and get together everything that I need to get together and just do what I have to do. And then we'll head out to the doctor's. I will get some clips here or there like I usually do. And then when we get back later on, I will film their 5-month update so I can edit that and upload that so it's not too late. So I hope you guys are excited for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And with that being said, I'm going to get on with my morning. I think I'm gonna go with rompers because those are the easiest when it comes to dressing them and undressing them at the doctor's. So we're gonna go with these 2 ones. Say I'm ready for the doctor. You excited, Benny? Jackie? Baby? Hi. Are you watching TV? You ready to get loaded up? You guys are sleepy. You only slept for a few minutes in the car.
No problem. Okay. Last time.
Wait. Baby, what's this guy gonna do? Jackie, how fat are you? How big are you? So big. Can't wait to see. Okay, so we just got home from the doctor's and the boys are back there eating. Their doctor's appointment was during their nap time, so they're pretty tired and cranky, so I'm not sure if they're gonna want to stay up after they eat this bottle or if they're gonna want to go right down for a nap. But if they want to stay awake, I think I'm going to try and film the update with them in it. I don't really have too much to update you guys on, so it'll probably be a quick little update, but nonetheless, I do want to try and get that filmed either right now while they're awake or when I put them down for their nap. So I'm going to finish feeding these little babies and then I will try and film the update. Okay, so I have the boys down here playing on their playmats, so if you hear some noise, that's what that is. I will pick them up and like show them to you guys because I feel like I never do that in update videos, but I thought for today, why not? So I don't have too much to run through. Not too much new has gone on the past month, but we're going to start off with what we talked about at the doctor, like always. So the boys are over 18 pounds now. Jack weighed in at 18 pounds and 2 ounces and Ben weighed in at 18 pounds and 5 ounces, and they're both the exact same length. They're 26 and 3/4 inches long. So the doctor said they're in about the 70th percentile for weight and still like the 35th percentile for their length. So they're on the chubbier side, but the shorter side, which is interesting to me because I feel like they're pretty long babies. Like everyone always says they look pretty long, but they're only in like the 35th percentile for their length. Other than that, at the doctor's, we of course talked about Jack's head yet again. She did give me the name of a neurosurgeon that she said we could see for peace of mind, basically. She still does not think that Jack needs a helmet, and I'll pick him up in a second so you guys can see his head, but she still does not feel like he needs a helmet. She thinks it will even out, round out on its own still because his face is still symmetrical. He's not having any issues with his eyes being a different height, his ears being a different height, but she said for peace of mind for us and if we want to get a second opinion, she did go ahead and give us the name of a neurosurgeon. So I think Harris and I are just going to give him a call to see what he has to say, just to make sure. We don't want to leave something untreated if it does need to be treated, in the off chance that it does. Are you excited, baby? Why are you grunting like that? So I think we are going to give him a call just to see what he says. These boys grunt so much when they get like excited and they put their arms like straight out in front of them. It's honestly so funny. Is that what you're doing, Benny? Or are you doing poopers? They did have to get a shot today, only one, and it was a repeat of a shot that they already got. So they did really well with getting that. They only cried for like 30 seconds again, which is always really nice. And they seem to be pretty happy right now. Like I said, their doctor's appointment was during their nap, so I think they're gonna get tired pretty easily and I'll have to put them down. But the shot doesn't seem to be affecting them all that much. Other than that, at the doctor's appointment, the doctor did give us a baby food that had peanut butter mixed in with it, and she said to go ahead and give that to them today, that she wants us to introduce them to peanut butter. So hopefully we can prevent them from having a peanut butter allergy. They say to introduce it early on, and in introducing it, you kind of get rid of the chance or like diminish the chance of them having a peanut allergy. So we'll go ahead and do that today. Other than that, it was a pretty routine doctor's appointment. So that is basically it for what we talked about at their doctor's appointment. So I'm gonna move on to eating and sleep. Little Benny wants to hold my hand, so that's why my arm is back here. But as for eating, the boys are still taking 5 bottles a day, either 6 or 7 ounces to add up to 32 ounces a day. I don't have them on 4 8-ounce bottles yet, just because they're still waking pretty early and they're also not staying awake too long still. So we still need to give them 5 bottles a day throughout the day to get them to their bedtime. They are eating solids 3 times a day now, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They eat before their 10 a.m. bottle, their 1 p.m. bottle, and their 7:30 nighttime bottle. And they have cereal for breakfast and dinner and a fruit or vegetable for their lunch. And we're still just on like level 1 fruits or vegetables that are just like single fruits or vegetables. And they've tried a whole bunch. They've tried like pumpkins, apples, pears, bananas, carrots, green beans, prunes, sweet potatoes, butternut squash, and they haven't opposed anything. I swear these kids would eat dirt if I put it in front of them. They love to eat. As for sleep, like I said, they aren't staying awake all that long. They still only stay up for 2 to 2.5 hours. I'm really trying to stretch them to stay up that 2.5 hours. But especially in the mornings, they're only staying up like 2 hours and then they want to take a nap. So up until a few weeks ago, maybe like a week or 2 ago, they still were taking 4 naps a day, which is a little excessive at this age. So I have cut a nap out and we're down to 3 naps a day, and it's working out pretty well. They do get really cranky at the end of the day just because they typically wake up from their 3rd nap at 4:30, and so when they wake up a little later at like that 4:30 mark, they are able to stay up until around 7:30 without getting super cranky. But when they wake up at 4 o'clock, they're ready to go down to sleep at like 6:45, 7, and so we do have to do bedtime a little bit earlier on those nights. And I would say overall we have shifted their bedtime up a little bit. They used to go to sleep around 7:45, 8, and now we're at the like 7:30, 7:45 mark, which has been working out really well. And the boys still sleep 10 plus hours a night. They typically go down around 7:30, 7:45, and are up between 6 or 7. Sometimes it's a little bit earlier. I find that when we put them to sleep later, like closer to that 8 p.m. mark, they only sleep until like 6. But when we put them to sleep a little bit earlier, like for last night, we put them to sleep at 7:30 and they slept until 6:45 this morning. So we are still getting a significant stretch, no wakings in the middle of the night. And like I said, 3 naps a day. And their naps are anywhere from 45 minutes to 1 hour and 20 minutes. I don't really let them sleep past 1 hour and 20 minutes just because usually that's like creeping into when they have to eat and a little bit after when they have to eat. So to keep them on schedule, I do wake them after 1 hour and 20 minutes. But I really would like to get them to stay up 3 hours. That's kind of my goal for this next month, is to stretch their wake window to about 3 hours so that we can cut this 3rd nap out and have them at 2 naps a day around 10 and 2 hopefully. I would say overall, naps have been getting a little bit easier. They definitely go down for naps and for nighttime a lot easier now. They're both playing with my hands. They're really great at self-soothing now. They can put themselves to sleep in about 10 minutes. Ben likes to lift his legs up and slam them down in the crib to self-soothe, and Jack likes to play with his hands, play with his binky. And I would have to say, for the binky, they haven't really been taking it all that much. It seems like in the past month, they kind of stopped sucking on the binky and they more so like to play with it now. Like Jack will take it out of his mouth and chew on it to play with it. But I do have to say, sleep has been really consistent and really great, which is always great for Harris and I. And they definitely love their food. Little Benny wants to say hey. Oh, your ball is rolling underneath the radiator. Little Benny wants to say hi. Say hi, babies. Oh, are you jealous now, Jackie? Do you want to come say hi too? And this kid was grunting because he had to poop. So I'm gonna go change his diaper quick and shuffle them around to different toys, and then I will finish off this little update. Okay, I'm back with little Jackie now. There he is, say hi. And this is what his head is looking like from like the side. So as you can see, it's still significantly flat, but Harris and I feel like because I stare at it every day, I see little changes happening here or there with it. So like I said, we're gonna go talk to a neurosurgeon just to see what they have to say. But now we're gonna move on to like their development. So the boys are, like I said, almost 24 weeks old, so they're over 5 months old. But we still have not seen any rolling over. There were 2 instances where Jack seemed like he was so close to rolling over, and like I always do, I will insert a whole bunch of videos at the end that I capture on like my Snapchat and everything, and I'll insert the videos where this little one almost rolls over, but no rollovers yet. I don't really know when that's gonna happen. The pediatrician said she's not too concerned with it. Some babies just like aren't in a rush to roll over and move around, so we'll see for that. But the boys are getting so good with their hands. They have really good fine motor skills. Ben has really great gross motor skills. Jack loves to play with his hands. We have these little wooden teethers that I bought off Amazon that he loves to hold, to grasp, to switch from one hand to another and to just play with. Ben loves his wooden rattle. I will link these things down below that I'm talking about, but I have a Montessori wooden rattle that Benny loves to play with. They just are so good with their hands now, and they're getting pretty strong with their legs. If I stand them up and hold their arms, they can stand up really well. I've put them in like a little jumper. I'll show you guys in a second. Benny's in it over there, but that has really helped to strengthen their legs. Trying to think what else. They have not found their feet yet, which to me, I feel like babies at this age usually find their feet, but they've not found their feet yet. Ben is like super close. He's found like his kneecaps, like he'll play with his kneecaps and like the pants of his pajamas when he wakes up in the morning, but they have not found their feet yet, so I'm wondering when that will happen. I can't wait. I think it's so cute when babies find their feet, but no finding of their feet yet. I would say the biggest thing is that they're actually really starting to notice each other, to realize that there's another baby, and to interact with each other. They hold hands now more than ever. They will coo to each other when they're laying in their cribs. They will try and get each other's attention. Like Jackie was pulling on Ben's bib yesterday morning and his pajamas, trying to get his attention. They will kind of get distracted by one another now. I will insert a video at the end where Ben actually screams while they're eating and Jack looks over at him like, why are you interrupting me? It's so cute. So I would say that's the biggest thing, is that they're actually starting to interact with one another and engage with one another. I'm hoping soon they'll actually start to play. They don't really play, they more so just like interact and try and get each other's attention, but they're still super babbly and talkative and loud. Benny is so loud sometimes, but you can see that they're very interested in talking. When you talk at them or talk to them, they stare at your lips. They love to stare at you when you talk, and they love to mumble and babble back. So I definitely think, hopefully sooner rather than later, they will start to say a few words. I think they're gonna talk on the earlier side just because I do talk to them so much and they seem pretty interactive with me when I do talk to them. So I hope that happens, and they're still super smiley, super giggly babies. They're just overall happy babies, which I know when they have their rough days, I'm like, these kids are literally the worst, but I have to say for the most part, they are pretty happy, funny, right baby? Funny babies. And Benny's over there just trying to get my attention. That's one thing. They do things now to get my attention, to act cute, to get me to pick them up. They're starting to get jealous of one another. If I'm holding one, the other one will start to want to be held. So that's a little annoying when it's just me and I can't really hold both of them. I do try sometimes to hold both of them and make sure I'm engaging with both of them at the same time, but there are definitely times where I'm like, I'm holding your brother. You need to learn patience and know that mommy will hold you next. Right, baby? Right. You're smiling at mama. I love you. Yeah, so I think that's it. I'm trying to think. The doctor's was pretty basic. Nothing much too different to talk about in terms of food and sleep, development, still not rolling over. Oh, they're still in some 3 to 6 month clothing and some 6 month clothing now, not so much so 6 to 9 month. And they're still in size 3 diapers. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it. A pretty easy, quick little update for you guys. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Want to say bye-bye, Jackie? Or are you distracted by the window behind us? Who's that? Who's that cutie patootie? He's distracted by the window. But I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little update, this little vlog slash update. I am going to end it here since these two will probably get cranky soon and I need to work on some homework. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Excuse me, you did a burpee. If you haven't done so already, head on down there and subscribe. And with that being said, this kid just spit up on me and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Hi. What are you watching? Baby. Baby, look at Mama's. Hi. Oh, you give up like a brother give up. Come on. Oh, Jackie. Come on. Look. Come on, Jackie. You're so close. Come on. You love your blankie? You give him kisses? Oh, you give blankie kisses? Why are you fake sneezing? Ah. You interrupted your brother. Ah.